everyone, and welcome to Journey with the Kellers. My name is Amanda Keller, and today we are back in the Keller kitchen. So today we are going to be making something from the Unofficial Harry Potter cookbook. Today's recipe is going to be warm and hearty mulligatawny soup. Okay, so this basically is supposed to be kind of like the soup that Aunt Marge served when Aunt Petunia was there, and it was the soup that supposedly Harry made it through, but then blew up his aunt at the end of it. So basically, this does have a little bit of prep work that you're going to do. One thing that you're going to need is 1 onion finely chopped, 2 carrots sliced up, and 2 celery ribs finely chopped up. The other thing you're also going to need is 4 bone-in chicken thighs. And what you're going to do is put like 2 tablespoons of oil into a pan, the same pan. You just use the same pan. So whatever pan you're going to make your soup in, you're going to put like 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil in there. I did use canola because I didn't have vegetable oil. And you're just going to fry the outsides of your chicken until they kind of get a little golden brown. So you're going to do about 4 minutes on each side and then take them out. Once you've got that done, you're going to drain out your leftover oil, except for like 2 tablespoons. You want to leave 2 tablespoons in there. To that, you're going to add your finely chopped onion, your sliced 2 carrots, and your 2 celery ribs finely chopped up to that. And you're going to fry them up for about 3 to 5 minutes, just until your onions are starting to get softened up, okay? Which is what I'm getting right here. The other thing that you are going to need, which I forgot to mention, is 1 tart apple, like a Granny Smith. You need to peel it and then dice it up for this recipe, okay? So as you can see here, hold on just a second. Oh yes, our onions are starting to soften up. So you're gonna fry which I've already put in here, your onions, your carrots, and your celery until your onions are starting to soften up. And once that happens, you're gonna go ahead and add in you're gonna need 6 cups of water. So this is 4 cups here and another 2 cups here. Okay. You're also going to add up your peeled and diced and cored peeled and diced tart apple. I'm going to put that in there. Then you're also going to add in some curry. Let's see. How much do we need? So that handwriting is squished together. Oh, 1 tablespoon. There we go. I couldn't see it for a minute there, but I found it. Okay. So 1 tablespoon of curry. Maybe. Don't want to overflow it. Curry seems to want to. Oh, there's a piece of plastic in the way. That's why. Ah. There we go. Okay, so 1 tablespoon of curry. And then also about a tablespoon of salt and a 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. So salt. That should work. About a tablespoon of salt, 1/2 teaspoon of freshly ground pepper. Okay, like that. All right, you're gonna give that a stir. Okay, once you get that stirred up, you're gonna add your pieces of chicken thigh that you browned back in. There we go. All right, and now you're just gonna bring this up to a boil. Let's see, it says bring it to a boil and then reduce the heat and simmer it for 30 to 45 minutes, okay? Until the chicken is tender. Okay, once that is done, you're gonna just remove the chicken and you're gonna discard the skin and the bones. So get rid of the skin and the bones on the chicken, and then dice up the chicken into bite-sized pieces and put it back in the pot. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get all that done. So don't forget, you've got your chicken in here. You're gonna boil it, bring it to a boil, turn it down to low to a simmer it for 30 to 45 minutes. It didn't say to cover it or anything, right? No, just says 30 to 45 minutes until your chicken is tender. Then take your chicken out, take off the skins and take the bones out, cut your chicken up into bite-sized pieces, and then return it to the pan. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that, and when I come back, we'll just do our last few little things, and this will be ready to try. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. I forgot to tell you guys too, so while this is boiling or simmering or whatever you wanna call it, you can go ahead and cook 2 cups of cooked rice. So basically like 1 cup of uncooked rice cooked to make 2 cups, somewhere around there. But you're gonna need 2 cups of cooked rice after this is done boiling. So you can do that while it's boiling up. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, you guys, so I let it simmer for, I did about 45 minutes, and here is my chicken, all taken off of the bone, skins thrown away. It does have like this yellow tint to it from the curry, and I just kind of cut it up. So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in the pot. Okay. I am gonna also make sure this is turned on. I'm gonna make sure it stays hot. Now, here's where it gets a little hard. It says to take a spoon and try to skim the fat that's floating on the top off. And I will tell you, I am not very good at this, but I will try my best to skim some of it off. You guys want to see here, you kind of just see how kind of oily it looks there. I'm not sure how well you can see that on the camera. You're just going to try to skim some of that off. Oh, I just put some of it back in. Okay. And you're just going to kind of take a spoon and lightly go over the top. Try not to get any of the vegetables or anything. And just kind of get some of that fat off of the top floating around. Okay. That's mainly just from the chicken cooking. You know, chicken's greasy. So you want to try to get a bunch of this off. Almost got it, I think. Probably not all of it, but you don't want your soup to just taste like chicken grease. That would not be good. There we go. Okay, so once you've got enough off that you feel like is good, what you're gonna do now, let's see. What is it? Oh, okay, there it is. Couldn't find it for a minute there. Okay, so now you're going to put your 2 cups of rice in and just stir that in. Looks delicious, you guys. Give you guys a little closer look so you can see what it looks like. You can't really see the rice because it's down in there, but here it is, all finished. Looks fantastic, I think. All right, so now, got me a handy dandy bowl here. We're just gonna spoon some of this out so we can try it. All right, you guys. I've never had this before. I've never even heard of it. I guess it's like a British soup. So we'll just see how it tastes. Kind of interested to see what it tastes like with apples and chicken in it. I've never had apples in a soup before, I don't think. All right, here we go. You know, it tastes a lot like chicken noodle, like home style chicken noodle, you know, with, you know, when you make it with the carrots and the celery and all of that. It just doesn't have noodles. It's funny. I would think that it would be really sweet from the apple. Let me try an apple by itself. And it's almost like the apple kind of substitutes for the noodle, and you have like a home style chicken and noodle soup. It's really good. And I love chicken and noodle soup, you guys. That's my go-to soup. If I'm gonna make soup or even fix soup in a can because I don't feel well, it's chicken noodle all the way. I like to make chicken noodle and grilled cheese sandwiches and dip it in. This would be also a perfect recipe to dip your grilled cheese sandwiches in if you really like chicken noodle. Wow, that's really good. Okay. All right, you guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. Like and subscribe if you like, or don't if you don't. Everyone have a good day. Enjoy your cooking. Keep your kitchen messy, and we'll see you later. Bye.